The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company on this absolutely glorious Wednesday afternoon, the 21st of May, 2025. You, my friends, listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Handcrafted burgers, loaded fries, and gourmet eats that'll change the game.
Reburger.
Reburger.
Mogi, a stallion, how's life?
Going pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Another beautiful day in the city of sales. Chilly bastard though, isn't it?
Nippy.
Ooh,
I wouldn't
nippy.
know. Of course, I've got my insulation and my heat pump.
Yeah.
You're so lucky, man. No one. I bet no one else.
I know. I feel
listening
bad
right
about
now,
talking about it.
No one
Yeah.
listening right now would have those
Exactly.
things.
Rich guy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that we have, though. I mean, we've got a heat pump, but I'm not sure we've got the insulation. It's a cold bastard of a house, our joint.
Yeah, but your joint's like 8 rooms. So, I mean, you know, it's got a lot of...
It does.
It's got a lot of space to
It
heat
does.
up.
Well, it
you
does.
know?
Very cold in the east wing
Yes.
Oh, the East Wing's very cold. You're right there. Yeah.
and the library.
How are you going, Keyzie, man?
I'm actually
You
really
got your
great.
Dragon Ball Z shirt on today.
That
Thanks,
is,
man.
I love that one.
Sorry, fellas. It's actually just a Dragon Ball.
Oh,
shirt.
sorry, Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ballers.
Oh, it's like a retro kind of
That's
cartoony
right. Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that's right.
So good.
Yeah, from the 80s. But yeah, I'm good, fellas. I mean, I've been
Are
having
you?
a few sleepless nights, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
A few things on the brain. We'll get into that later on. And we had a full debrief of what was causing it on today's podcast outro.
Yeah.
One of the most lively outros we've ever recorded.
It was quite lively, which
Was.
was surprising because I was feeling knackered for some
Yeah.
reason. But
Well,
yeah,
From all that walking you've been doing.
yeah, it's good times. Hey, I tell you what, we have a massive show here, but let's kick off with a bit of Jimmy. Why not?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Nirvana there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, the time 11 minutes past 4 o'clock. And as mentioned at the top of the show there, Keyzie had a sleepless night last night, Mogi. And the
Yeah.
reason for that is, you know, one of the most successful parts of our show is a section that we've been doing for, I don't know, 2 years? Three. 3 years.
4.
And
Feels
it's,
like an eternity.
What's for Tea New Zealand with me, Keyzie?
For those that don't know, after 6, once or twice a week, we'll put the text line out there and say, hey, what are you having for dinner? Text through 3483. You tell us. We talk about it on air. You know, old Shane's having eggs on toast.
Yes.
It's really great content.
People love it.
People are loving it.
It's our most
apparently.
popular segment, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
Based on what? Like the
How
ratings?
much I like it.
Oh,
totally, man.
It's great.
so... And you guys are pitching that we change the name of it.
Well, you
The
go,
thing
Mogi.
the thing about it is it's been going for a while, and every now and again you just need a bit of a refresh when it comes to Radio Keyzie. And you won't know
freshen
this
up.
is a broadcasting idea.
Yeah, man.
And so every now and again, it just needs a bit of breathe a bit of fresh life into it, new life.
Agreed.
A few green sprouts there, Keyzie.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Sort of like how you got you two and then they added me.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
100% like that. And so we're going to need another refresh soon. Hey, Pugson, what are you up to?
Yeah, bad news for you, Jase, man.
So what we thought we'd do is why not bring things into line, because we've also got another segment also hugely popular. What's it called?
What's on the
What's on the Telly with me, Mogi, or something like
that one. Okay, yeah.
Which is
yeah.
where I talk about what's on the telly because of what I've been watching, Keyzie, or film, just so
Yeah.
you know.
God, I love
so we
that
thought,
segment.
why not rename your segment and rename it What's on the Dinner with me, Keyzie? And that means we've sort of got a couple of segments that are similarly aligned in terms of their branding, and they sort of feed each other in terms of the popularity. Because at the moment we've got disparate messaging across
Right.
those segments.
I agree. No, carry on.
So the idea is to change it from, what do you call it?
What's for Tea New Zealand?
Which I can never remember, to What's on the Dinner with me, Keyzie.
And can I just say, that happened actually, if you'll recall, Mogi, organically.
It did.
It was actually from you that, we heard it and went, hello.
Yeah.
Totally,
something
totally.
like that.
Oh, there's a ring to it. So here's the original segment, all right? This is what it
Yes.
sounds like. Oh, yeah, hey guys, text here from Steve. What's for Tea New Zealand with me, Keyzie? Makes sense. sharp, snappy sting there.
Nothing wrong with it,
Catchy.
except it's been done.
Perfectly
It's been absolutely hammered for the last 3 years.
Totally. Tired.
Let's have a listen to the fresh one.
And so this is what you guys are proposing. We change it to what's on the dinner. Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. Text here from Steve.
What's on the dinner?
With me, Keyzie.
That
doesn't-
just sings to
I
me.
can see the T-shirts and the caps
Yeah.
flying out the door.
Absolutely,
I'm seeing
Mogi.
tea towels, aprons,
Yes.
mugs.
It doesn't make sense.
Dillies.
All of that stuff. Play it again, please. Just
It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. Text here from Steve.
what's on the dinner?
With me, Keyzie.
Because it's still got that little quirky.
That's right. It doesn't
which,
make
you know.
it doesn't make sense to not use it. So I
Yeah.
guess here we are. We're in a position where we're at loggerheads, and we want to be able to agree. So why not have a binding referendum over the text machine? So flick us through your
3483.
text on 3483. Tell us what you think, and also we're going to have it up on the Instagram. We'll have a poll there. You can choose which one you like, and this will be a binding referendum.
Yeah, that's right.
And the winning one has to get to 51%.
Agreed.
Minimum. Okay. You can also, if you'd like to call up and express your opinions, 0800 Hauraki. Also, $50 Reburger vouchers are on offer for people that get involved with the show. So
We just had a text come through here. That new one sounds sick.
Yeah, thank you.
No, that's the person just
I-
taking the piss.
I have an overwhelming sense of where we're going with this.
What about this one? Just get rid of both of them and Keyzie.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Metallica there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this beautiful Wednesday afternoon, and we've lit a firestorm here, fellas. One of our most popular features, What's for Dinner New Zealand with me.
It's What's for Tea New Zealand.
What's for Tea New Zealand with me, Keyzie.
Yes.
And inadvertently and organically yesterday, it was Keyzie actually that said it. We came up with a new title for it, a refresh,
Yeah,
if you
so
like.
here's the refresh. Let me know what you think. Oh, yeah. Hey, guys.
Hate it.
Text here from Steve.
What's on the dinner?
With me, Keyzie. That's right. So we put it up to the audience. Do you like What's for Tea New Zealand, which makes sense and has 3 years of history behind it, or What's on the Dinner with me, Keyzie, which doesn't make grammatical sense at all.
Yeah, but
and
people get it. Keyzie.
There's
It
an
transcends
emotion.
English.
Thank you, Mogi.
It
absolutely
transcends
does.
language. It's vibe based.
I have an emotional response to it,
Yes.
and it just fits for me.
Right, okay. Because I feel like people are just getting in behind it just to piss me off and
Right.
just to mess with the show. Some suggestions coming through. What about What's for Dinner, Keyzie, with me, Keyzie? Yeah, that's stupid as well.
That's pretty good.
No, because
I don't hate it.
No, it's because I'm saying my name twice. Like, what is the point of that?
Yeah.
I reckon you should combine both segments, including your TV one.
Yeah.
And call it, Why Do You Eating While You're Watching, New Zealand?
Not bad. Not
No,
bad.
it doesn't make sense.
Why do you eating? Yes.
I feel like we're making New Zealand dumber.
but people get it. You
No,
either
they
get
do.
it or you don't. You know what I mean?
Totally, man.
How about What's for Teasy with me, Keyzie?
Yes. I like the rhyme.
I like the rhyme in it too,
What's
but
for
it,
teasy?
but it doesn't hit me in the gut.
Yes.
Like what's on the dinner.
Three, four, eight.
What's on the dinner?
Oh, no, I get
I
it.
mean, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's so
I mean, I
good.
don't even know why we have to explain
Yeah,
it.
totally, man. And the reality. The reality is we've put it to a referendum. It's on a big poll, and the people ultimately will decide, Keyzie.
Yes.
That's right. So
But
if
you can make your argument, but
Yeah.
it is also pointless.
Yes.
If you've got any sort of brain in your head, you can just text through right now on 3483 and say, What's for Tea New Zealand makes way better sense.
Yeah.
You can also vote on the Hauraki Big Show's Instagram poll, and then that'll be a binding referendum, I guess. Just one quick reason. One quick thing I want to say is the reason we're changing it to What's on the Dinner with me, Keyzie, is because of its similarity in the way it would pair with Mogi's TV segment.
Yeah.
Can I just play you the sting for that? All right,
sure.
listen to this.
What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
What's on the telly with
Yeah.
Mike Minogue?
Yeah.
Damn it, that backfired. I thought it was What's on Telly.
Oh, yeah.
Damn
That's
it.
What's on the Telly, yeah.
So-
Otherwise, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, totally,
This is what
man.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
This is
what's
why-
It fits.
This is
Keyzie.
why it works.
Because
You see, so you've just made our argument for us there. I appreciate that. Good on you, man. So you'll be voting for the... You'll be voting yes in the referendum, Keyzie?
I would imagine so.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Led Zeppelin there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Fellas, my wife and I instigated a new sort of activity in our lives today. My wife doesn't work on a Wednesday morning, so we've decided to go for a walk.
The Wednesday walk.
The Wednesday morning walk, fellas.
The Wednesday walk.
Hey, here he is.
Like
It's old
a-
Hoyte J.
Yeah.
He's got his jogging shorts on with a slit up the side.
Yeah, man.
Check out those thighs.
And no netting to hold in my massive bullus.
What's on the walk, New Zealand?
Keyzie.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's just silly.
Okay.
But anyway, we went for a walk at our local cemetery, Waikumiti.
Which, can I just say, interesting choice.
It is the biggest cemetery in the Southern Hemisphere, fellas. It's massive. But as we were walking along in the beautiful sunshine there, the discussion turned to what to do with my body after I'm gone.
Oh,
have
God.
you guys had that conversation with your partners yet?
I have, yeah.
I tried to.
Yeah.
I tried to, but my wife was like, "Wouldn't his wife take care of that?" And I was like, "Nah, we kind of need to figure it out."
Well, this is one of the things that you need to sort out, fellas. What to do with the body after you've passed on. And let's be honest, that could happen very soon for me after the 100 metre sort of 4x100 relay. And I'm not sort of in favour of any of your conventional ways of getting rid of the body, i.e. your cremations, i.e. your burials. What I would like, and I've expressed this to my wife, is to be put on a floating pyre and pushed out to sea.
Out to Valhalla.
Out to Valhalla. And what I also want is a nice little touch at the end of it there for my wife to shoot the burning arrow.
No.
To ignite the pyre as I float off into the distance.
Is it a traditional Valhalla-esque? Do you want a traditional one? Because in the tradition, your wife would go with you, even though she's
That's
still
true.
alive.
No, well, in that case, no. But this is what I want in terms of, how I
Right.
want my body to be, taken care of.
And what
Yeah,
kind
right.
of boat? Like a speedboat?
like, just a sort of thing full of twigs and things like that with a little casket.
Oh.
Doused in petrol. She has the little arrow. Boom.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be, with cremation, they go, where do you want to be put? And it's like, actually, I find that a bit claustrophobic.
What?
The idea that my ashes will be in one little spot
Well,
for
they
all
won't be
eternity.
spread out on the ocean, I would have thought.
Well, it depends.
You want to be kept in the urn.
No,
they spread
but
you.
it might be in a paddock or something like that.
Well, that would be claustrophobic for you, a paddock.
Yes, it would be.
Backpack.
You're a needy bastard even when you're dead.
Yeah, well, I just
God,
think
these
that-
are the clingiest ashes, man.
I just think that, it adds a bit of romanticism.
Oh, it does.
It adds a bit of drama. Can you imagine old Hoyte J being pushed out in Piha there in the surf?
The
trouble with that is that your corpse will only be half burned, then it'll wash back up on the shore for kids to play
Oh,
with.
no, I'll douse myself. I'll get them to douse me
You'll douse
properly.
yourself.
And I'll put some of those little fire burner things in there as well.
fire starters.
Fire starters.
Yeah,
There can
that's smart.
There can be like an igloo of them around my body.
It's quite hard at Piha to go against the surf and send it out.
Yeah, you'll have to give it a good shove.
Well, why don't we do it? Because we don't, that's a traditional Viking longship sort of thing, right?
Yes.
We don't have those in New Zealand. We
Well,
do have,
you can make one.
but we could buy an old second-hand Haynes Hunter or something, like an old boat with like a 50-horse outboard on the back.
Why don't we just do it down at the tepid bars down here in central Auckland?
That'd work.
The hot pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that for you, man. We'll just chuck you in there
Yeah.
Well, it's more for my wife. I mean, I don't think you guys aren't even invited, to be fair.
to your funeral.
Yeah.
Well, that's ages away though, right? Because you're 43.
How are we going to dance on your grave if you've been
That's
buried
what-
at sea?
That's what we need
my
to figure
problem.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, just a thought. I was curious what you guys were thinking in terms of.
I was this collective soul.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Jet there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 4:48, and I believe, Keyzie, you've got a fun fact.
The largest cemetery in the Southern Hemisphere is Rookwood Cemetery in Australia.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Is Jase's cemetery in the top 10?
Waikumete is the Southern Hemisphere's largest burial ground for service personnel of the World Wars and post-war veterans.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty niche.
Very niche.
It's massive, man.
No, it's huge, but it's
is
just,
huge.
I think you're going around, you're talking it up.
You're talking it up.
People will be walking around and going, this isn't the biggest in the Southern Hemisphere. No way.
You reckon?
Well, I mean, as evidenced by Keizie's fun fact.
And also, the other thing too is I don't want people to start thinking that the big show is a place where you come and tune in and you don't know whether what they're saying is true or not.
True or false.
Yeah, that's true.
So we just got to make sure we keep on top of that.
Fair enough, man. Thanks for Google checking there,
Dr.
Keyzie.
Google Fingers.
Dr. Google Fingers is back. Hey,
Such a throwback.
Let's talk TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Yes.
I know you guys are trying to get rid of that, but I love it.
I hate it so much.
I didn't watch anything last night. Oh, no, until I went to a comedy show. That's what I did.
How was that?
It was good, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
friend of the show, Itai Dom. I think
okay.
he's going again tonight. Down at the Classic there. Get your tickets wherever you get good tickets.
Good on you,
Probably
mate.
Comedy Festival at KNZ.
Yeah,
I went off a recommendation from our old mate Keyzie.
No, don't.
Upper Middle Bogan.
No, don't, because you're going to what you're going to do.
Wait, Keyzie, please.
No,
can I
just
just have,
let the man
can,
make
can I tell you what I thought of
Yes,
it?
but before you do,
No,
what
No.
Jase
no,
am
before
I-
you do.
No.
Upper Middle Bogan, I loved it.
No.
I was absolutely pissing myself.
Bullshit.
It struck a chord with me like nothing else ever has, Mogi.
Well, that's because of the,
I was clutching my stomach on the couch.
But how can you... how could you connect with it? Because you don't come from a background of drag racing.
That's the funny thing, because Keyzie was like, I was brought up a drag boy.
Don't call me a drag boy. Are you kidding me?
And so it probably won't be your cup of tea. But as you know, I'm into stock cars and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So actually,
You kinda get it.
I do know the background. I loved it, man. Pissing myself. My wife, tears rolling down her face. 5 buzzies.
Out of 5?
Yeah,
I know what
man.
you're doing here is you're...
Well, I'm enjoying.
It's called setting it up to
and
fail.
Keyzie.
No, I know what you're doing.
I appreciate the recommendation, mate. Thank
What
you, man. It was
always
a really
happens-
enjoyable night.
What
last
always
night.
happens is Keyzie comes in, he's excited about something, he's saying he really enjoys it, and then you guys must watch it or must... It's actually Jase. I'll recommend a restaurant. You'll go to that restaurant just to come in the next day and slam it. Or set it up to fail by pretending it's really, really, really good.
Oh, it's top 3 comedies of all time for me.
My God. Look, Jase, all I can say is I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate the recommendation. It was really neat, Keyzie.
Upper Middle Bogan, great little comedy on Netflix there from Australia, about 10 years old. But it's really great if you grew up a drag boy like me.
What did you watch, man?
Keyzie, man?
I don't know, man. I don't want to... Actually, no. I watched 4 seasons on Netflix with Tina Fey, Steve Carell, Will Forte. Has your wife finished that?
I asked her that very question last night. She said, that's one of the best shows I've ever watched.
Oh, my God. Just forget it. Yeah, really funny. It's not this funny. Shut up.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
In excess there on the radio, Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is exactly 5 minutes to 5.
A few texts coming in on 3483 regarding your fun walk around the cemetery there, Jase.
And how to get rid of my body.
That's right. So first one, fun fact, my grandparents' ashes are buried at Waikumete.
Yeah.
On 3483, that's interesting.
Great.
Someone else just tuning in, sounds like someone's trying to tell me a cemetery is the biggest in the Southern Hemisphere when it's actually not.
Yeah, no, that's fair. My bad. I was told that by someone, and I've obviously
You've
not
just
checked
passed it on. That's
Keyzie,
a common...
that last one there that's coming,
Yeah.
can you give that guy a Reburger voucher or woman?
Sure.
For $50, is that all good?
Yeah, I'll just get Pugs.
Can you pass that on to Pugs, man?
I mean, he's right behind you. You
Yeah,
can
I
just-
know. It feels like I should run it
Okay.
through you.
Yeah, no, I'll handle it.
Because that's a great text.
But actually, can I just say on that front, I've got family buried there too, apparently, somewhere.
Have
Right.
you?
Yes.
Well, someone's
I
got
reckon you'd be good. Like, the way for you to go would be a 44-gallon drum
Yes.
filled up with some kind of an acid.
Yeah.
And then you just weld the lid on it and drop it in the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I mean,
Because you can't.
what does it matter to me? I'll be gone.
Well, that would
You know
be
what I mean?
slightly claustrophobic, I would have thought. But
Yeah, but
He'd be okay with
eventually it would burst open in the ocean, and I'd
bigger
just
than an urn as well.
You know
so
what I mean?
it's not as- Yeah. Well, obviously, the only thing off the table for you is burial.
yeah.
Because I'd have to go deeper, otherwise your honk could be sticking out.
I've got the sort of Edgar Allan Poe fear of burials.
oh yeah,
You know, that I'm not dead.
yeah.
And they bury me.
Well, that's the thing, because I don't know if you've heard about this, Keyzie, but my great-great-grandfather was buried. They had to dig him up because they thought there might have been a crime committed. They thought his wife might have done it. They thought it might have
wow.
been some kind of a domestic incident. They opened, what do you call that?
Coffin?
Into something or other.
Intern.
They got him out anyway. They dug him up, opened up.
They got him out?
Yeah, got him out, dug him up, got him out of the coffin. And on the inside, there were scratch marks on the
Wow.
inside of the lid.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here's another fun fact.
Have you heard about that
No,
happening,
that's
man?
terrifying.
Yeah.
Here's another fun fact about Edgar Allan Poe. He was actually buried with a bell in his coffin.
That's right. That's true. Do you know why, Keyzie?
So he could ring it in case he was still alive.
What?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through your hump day okay. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Serving good times and good food. Dine in or take away at Reburger today.
Yeah!
Reburger.
How good.
Yeah, it is good. Had some mates over yesterday.
Oh, God.
And
Just stop now. Like, you don't have to do this.
it wasn't a potluck or anything like that, Mogi. It was just
Yeah.
come over and just hang out for a while.
I tell you what, this is a funny story, man.
Yeah.
We had a potluck dinner on the weekend.
Yes.
And I had all my mates coming over to watch the Wars, you see.
Yes.
And there's about 9 mates came over. Everybody brought Reburger.
Yeah.
What, by mix-up? By
Yeah,
mistake?
by mistake.
Yeah.
I just said bring something yum. And all of them, bar none,
So good, man.
brought Reburger.
Wow.
Because in a potluck, don't you bring enough for everyone?
Well, this is what I was
Well, you
saying.
bring your own plate and then everybody shares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
but
they all
then
brought heaps of Reburger.
They did. No, they all brought some Reburger, and then everyone shared out of
Yeah,
it.
just pulled
so we
it
just
together.
had cut things into little slivers and all that sort of thing. All sorts of different burgers there.
Yeah, I bet it got pretty feisty, and when you're cutting it up, it's like, oh, that's you got a bigger piece than me.
Tell you what was great for us though. 8 of the 9 brought backbone burgers.
Oh,
so
how
it goes
good.
to show they're going well.
Totally,
Have you
man.
heard about the backbone burger,
yeah,
Keyzie?
no, it's 100% beef patties, a couple of them with cheese and
Yeah.
ketchup and mayo and a
Yeah,
beautiful
yeah.
milk bun and all that. I get that, but you'd probably want to mix it up a bit if 8 of the 9.
I
are
know. I
backbone
think they
burgers.
thought that everyone
This
else
was-
would bring something different.
In my case, it was totally spontaneous because we weren't planning to, bring anything. And I said, you fellas hungry? And they went, yeah. And I said, oh, no, just a ticket here. Bit of Reburger action. Hey. So we're hoeing into that and then watched Upper Middle Bogan. And it was just such a good night.
Jase, don't start having a crack at my favourite TV show, all right? I love that show, man.
As I say, man, thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, actually, going down to Tauranga in a few weeks, my brother was like, we should go get Reburger.
Right. Yeah. Sounds like a bit of a tall story to me.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
The Black Keys there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon time, 15 minutes past 5 o'clock.
We've got a 4x100 metre relay race. We're going up against Brekkie. They're pretty cock a hoop. They've had a training session. They put that video up on their social media if you want to go and have a look at it. I wasn't impressed by what I saw.
Neither.
But I understand they've decided that this race actually needs to have something on the line, and they've sent us a clip from this morning's show, fellas. So let's have a wee listen.
I think that they've been so blasé about this because there's nothing at stake. So we need to put something at stake to raise the stakes. Someone said, how about the team that comes in last place has to do the other team's show? So if we lose, the way I'm reading this is we do our show,
Yes.
and then we would have to do drive as well.
Okay.
That would mean that the winner essentially gets a day off, which I think is a Friday, and then the loser has to double end.
I like this.
I think this is good.
They're going to have to get up early, which might be a little bit of a struggle. But I mean, for us, our Friday finishes at lunchtime.
Yeah.
I mean, will we be turning up if we do just happen to lose? Will we be turning up? And so, but no. But that doesn't. Let's just deal with that later
That's not what
on.
it's about, but we will be here. So let's put it to the big show. Loser has to do the other team's show.
Thoughts, fellas?
Well, I think it's first and foremost just off the hip. It's a very precarious thing for them to allow the Big Show to do the breakfast show.
Yeah,
Let me
right.
just say, I mean,
We come in there.
Yeah, we come in there. We
start
do
doing
the
our
breakfast show.
Yes,
thank you. Exactly,
my
mate.
wife.
Yeah, and people are like the
Keezie's
breakfast
nips,
audience will be like,
etc.
"Who are these dudes? They're rock and roll, man."
Yeah, who are these funky new fellas
Yeah,
here?
totes.
Cool cats.
Yeah.
So they're obviously going to shoot themselves in the foot there. However, my issue is, Mogi, and I think you might agree with me on this, I'm not agreeing to anything
Yes.
until I've seen Jase move.
Well, they've had 2 training sessions, so it's all right for them to, the stuff that they release on socials. You wouldn't imagine they would be releasing the true video of how they are actually going.
Really?
They would release fake video to make us think that we're sweet, and so I think they're thinking to themselves, "Look, we're looking pretty good here. Happy days. Let's put something on it." And then they make a bet. Well, we haven't had any training sessions.
No.
So I'm not going to
Speak for
place.
yourself.
I'm not going to place a bet on something if I don't know I've got at least a 50-50 chance of winning. And the fact of the matter is, we've got Jase on our team, and nothing against you, Jase. You're
Sure.
43 years old. You're in the prime of your life, 100%.
Yes.
But I'm just not seen on their team a like for like.
No, you're right. And Jase, don't get us wrong. You are a brilliant anchor, right, on the radio.
Thanks, fellas.
But in a race, you are more like a regular anchor in that you'll be holding us back massively. So what I need to see is, I'm confident...
Can I just interrupt here for a moment? Did
Yeah.
you not see the video of me today? Look, I may not be the quickest man, but it's going to be made up for with my technique.
It was all arms and legs. I saw it, and it was
Yeah.
about 3 seconds long. And you were huffing and puffing like a bastard as well.
It's true.
I just walked up a really steep hill, to be fair.
So we'll have to record them a rebuttal,
Yeah.
and we'll say, look, we might agree to the conditions, but we have to do a training run first.
Which is happening when?
I think we'll do it this Friday.
I think we can. Why don't we just say we agree in principle,
Yes.
but we'll confirm after
Yes.
we have a training run this coming Friday.
Sound good, Jase?
You like that, Jase?
And
I'm
Jase,
fizzing, I'm fizzing.
if we do a training run, will you actually train?
Well, I mean, I'll do 100 metres, sure.
That's good of you, man.
It's all G. I don't know what you guys are worried about.
What's that
man.
voice? No, that means you got to... Okay, let's just send them a transmission now and just let them know that
Yeah.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Big nips, Keyzie. Backbone. My wife. Pugson. Massive honker. Midnight steamer. Backbone.
Incoming transmission from the Big Show. G'day, fellas.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Hey, guys.
How you going? It's the Big Show here, just responding to the message that you sent us today regarding the 4x100 metre sprint.
Yeah, you guys have decided to put something on it. You have put a great... To be honest, it's
That's
a great carrot to dangle.
that's really good.
Yeah.
I thought you guys came up with it, but it sounds like it was from a texter.
Yeah, so no, they couldn't have come up with that.
No.
Basically, you've suggested that whoever wins, that team gets the day off. The other team has to do 2 radio shows.
It's a great idea.
Great idea, and we're agreeing to it in principle, but before we can sign on the dotted line, we need to see whether we can actually do it.
We haven't had a training session like you guys, so we just sort of need to see where we're at. We need to know how deep the rot is.
Yeah, so this coming Friday, I guess that's tomorrow by the time you guys hear this, we will be doing a training session, just double checking that we can actually get through things.
Yeah.
After that, we will confirm or deny
Yes.
the challenge you're putting
And
forward.
we'll offer a different consequence, perhaps. Because that is huge. It's huge to have to work a whole day there, especially if you know you're going to lose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
yeah. That was bold of them, wasn't it?
Yeah. If I was to suggest a day for that, it could be Friday the 30th, next Friday, so that whoever wins gets a 4-day
A
weekend.
4-day weekend, that's
Now
right.
you're talking.
Now we're
yeah.
talking. Yeah,
That's
so,
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, I hope you guys are well. Good luck with the big race.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and just on that, by the way,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
a bit of a change up in the lineup, fellas. I was training the house down today. You might have seen the video, actually. Got quite a significant injury. So we're just going to swap out Big Dilly for Hoyte J on that front.
It's your back, eh?
It's my back. It's completely poked.
Yeah.
But
I think we're
Minogue-
at 1 sub per team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
One
well, because they've had a sub. And on that front, by the way, Minogue, see you at golf tomorrow, mate. I'm all G for that.
Guys, this is a tune. David Bowie.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show. with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Ben Harper there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show. Wednesday afternoon, the time 5:29.
We already gave away one trip to go and see Oasis live in Sydney later on in the year. Jase swore he is now covering that trip for a lucky listener named Nathan. However, Brekkie have come through and they are providing another double pass with flights and accommodation as well. All you have to do is listen to Hauraki, and if you hear us play Wonderwall in full, could be at any time,
Wow.
call 0800 Hauraki and you will win that prize instantly.
Yeah,
Worth
how
doing.
good.
How good.
How good.
Won't
How
be
good.
as good as my trip, of course.
I might be able to shout that for you, man, because I have come into some cash money.
Sweet.
I've been trying to raise a little bit of funds and sort of, when things are tight,
Totally.
things are just a little bit tight. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the price of food at the moment.
Oh,
Everything is so
outrageous,
expensive.
Mogi.
Everything costs a bloody fortune.
I remember like once upon a time you go out and spend $10 and get like a meal.
You remember that, man?
Yeah. Not
Now what do
anymore.
you get? Nothing.
Like chips.
If you're lucky.
Yeah,
man.
if you're lucky.
Anyway, I was doing some renos on the weekend. They're out in the back garden there and doing a retaining wall. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I had that retaining wall. It kept on coming down, so I had to keep on redoing it because it's slightly out. It's driving me up the bloody wall. And I sort of came to the conclusion that what I need to do is get some big slabs of concrete in there, but I need to dig down probably 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 metres.
Yes.
So I got my pitchfork out, my shovel and my rake, and
pitchfork.
my little dustpan from out of the old
Under the kitchen.
Oh,
the
the
kitchen
brush
sink,
shovel,
just to be
yeah.
able to throw it over the top there. Well, lo and behold, if old Mogi doesn't strike oil,
Wow.
yep,
Bubbling crude.
black gold Keyzie,
Wow.
they call it. And that stuff at the moment is going for about $400 or $500 a barrel.
It's not,
And this that was on a Sunday afternoon there. I got out there to try and sweat off. You guys remember I was hungover.
Yeah.
And it has just been an absolute fountain of crude.
Yeah, is it spurting everywhere?
It's absolutely spurting all over the joint, man. The
Yeah,
house
yeah.
is covered in it. The neighbour's house is
Right
covered.
now it's spurting.
It's spurting right now. So I've made a couple of calls. And I'm going to get a fella to come out and cap it, they call it, Keyzie.
All right.
You got to cap the bastard, and then just make sure that everything around it is going to be okay with the pressure, because you don't want it then shooting out the sides.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So plug it, and then you'll be able to drill down into it properly. And yeah, man, we're well, I mean, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but we're rich.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
So
totally.
You plug it, you drill it. So I guess the next thing you'd have to do is set up the sort of infrastructure to actually,
There'll be some infrastructure that
refine
comes
it.
around. I think probably what I'll do, man, it's sort of like over in the States when you win the lottery, you can either have $1 billion paid out to you over 50 years, or they say to you, or you can just have 200 million right now.
yeah.
And so I'll probably
In one
just take the 200 million, which in this case will be billions of dollars. But I'll just get an existing oil company. They'll come in. I'll just get them to take it over, and I'll just step back and sort
Right.
of count my cash.
Well,
like,
it's-
screws me
nice,
duck.
nice.
Well, it's in the middle because you live in town, right?
It's in town, and that's the thing. Like, they didn't realise that there was a reservoir anywhere in the Auckland region.
Well,
that's
you probably
for sure.
wouldn't think to look there, would you?
No,
You
and
know
that
what
was
I
the
mean?
thing. Like, I've told the guy about it, and he's coming out. He's coming out to have a gaze at it tomorrow. But I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
Wow, it must be really messy. Your house would be covered in it.
The house is covered in it. The back lawn's filling up.
Oh, my gosh.
The neighbours aren't happy, because the weird thing about it is, and they don't tell you about this because you only see the programs really, is that oil smells like shit.
Yeah.
Like, it smells like sewage. And so I wasn't expecting that, because you expect it to be. I was thinking it would be more like gasoline.
Yeah,
or,
chemical. Yeah.
But it
it
absolutely
smells
reeks
like,
of shit.
like human poos.
Like human feces. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was weird. But anyway, yeah, cash money. It smells like cash to me, Hoyte.
Well, I was going to say,
Smells like freedom. So you guys will get some.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I'll be looking after you guys. Don't
And
worry about it.
because you live in Ponsonby, obviously.
Yeah.
Has the guy? So no one's come over and just confirmed that it is oil yet?
Well, it's clearly oil. Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Well,
haven't
it's
heard
black,
of it.
wasn't it?
Well, it's black as. Yeah. Well, black and brown.
Brownish.
Yeah. Because that's the other thing. I didn't know that it was sort of more of a brown.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Radiohead there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show, Wednesday afternoon, 5 minutes to 6 o'clock. Now, we had a big poll today, and we'll be having the results of that after 6 o'clock. And can I remind everyone in the studio, it is a binding referendum.
Yes, if you don't know what the big poll is about, basically we've put it to New Zealand. Do we rename this segment? Oh, yeah, hey guys, text here from Steve. What's for tea, New Zealand? With me, Keyzie, which is a brilliant name. Do we take that and instead, for some stupid reason, change it to this? Oh, yeah, hey guys, text here from Steve.
What's on the dinner?
With me, Keyzie.
No argument.
Not in my book, there's not, but it's up to the people.
Well, it's a binding referendum. Go and vote on the Hauraki Big Show's Instagram story, and we'll have it locked in just after 6.
How good.
Beautiful.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
That's right, Reburger, my favourite burger restaurant in the whole world.
Burger.
If you're at a loss, actually, on that front, get yourself some Reburger tonight, fellas. I mean, not you, fellas. I mean, the people listening to the show.
Oh, yes.
If you're driving home right now and you're thinking, God, I haven't planned anything for dinner, go and get yourself some Reburger,
Yeah,
then.
man.
It's worth it.
You won't regret it.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, now in the podcast outro today, we had a very animated chat about something.
It was about the same thing we've been having animated chats about for a while now, the 4x100 metre relay. And it was
right.
basically me trying to convince Jase to take it seriously.
Yes.
It was about 13 minutes of it.
Yeah.
It comes out at 7:30 tonight. I suggest you have a listen.
I can be as motivated as it doesn't change the reality.
No, it does, because
It does not
Jase,
change the reality.
there is a difference between you running, taking the piss like you did in that
Did you think I was taking the piss
I
there?
saw you. That is not how you run.
Oh, Keyzie's a bit fired up, Mogi.
The problem, that the bed that you're making for yourself, Keyzie, is you're making it clear that it matters to you so much that if we lose,
Yeah.
oh, mate, they're just going to ride you.
It's not if we lose, right? What it is I want to at least have a chance and be in the race.
Yeah.
And I worry that Jase, who's currently wearing a shit-eating grin.
I get the feeling that Jase would happily throw the race just to upset you.
Oh, 100%. 100%. 100 he would do
I'm
that.
not that bad, Keyzie. Come on, man.
Really?
I've got a competitive spirit.
So you wouldn't just throw something or change it just to mess with me?
Well, I've got to be honest with you, fellas. The 4-day weekends change the dynamic for me slightly.
Yeah, right.
That's very tempting.
Yes. Well, it'll be a while before you get another one. You've used all your holidays this year.
I got 1 week left.
You have to use it over Christmas, man. Otherwise you have to do shows leading up to Christmas and between Christmas and New Year's.
I'm all G with that.
Talking heads. Binding referendum up next.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oasis there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show Wednesday evening. But right now it's time for...
Big Poll.
Great stuff. Well, the big poll today was to do with one of our most popular segments, namely, What's for Tea New Zealand with me, Keyzie.
That's right. In fact, at this time of day, quite often you would hear this segment. This is a reminder of what the sting sounds like. Oh, yeah, hey guys, text here from Steve. What's for tea, New Zealand? With me, Keyzie. And Jason, Mike, and their infinite wisdom have proposed that we change it. For what reasons again, Mogi? To make it
in line with the other branding that we've got in the show. You know, this is a huge show now, Keyzie, and we need to make sure that we get our branding right.
Right.
So we're reinforcing the messaging all the time. So it's What's on the Telly with old Mogi, but Mike Minogue.
Yeah.
We might have to have a look at that as well.
Yeah.
And then we just want it to be What's on the Dinner with old Keyzie son.
This is the proposal.
Yeah, hey guys, text here from Steve.
What's on the dinner?
With me, Keyzie.
So good.
No, it's not.
So good.
It doesn't make sense.
Hey, now listen, we've got Puggleson in the studio. What's okay, Pugs? How you going, man?
Hi, Jase. I'm good. How are you?
No, I'm good, man. You've got such a luxurious mane of hair. Can I say that?
Thank you. That's very complimentary. I appreciate it.
It's very good.
Pugs, just before we
Hi,
get to the
Keyzie.
result of this binding referendum, which is currently up on the Hauraki Big Show's Insta,
Yeah.
what's your take on it, man?
Listen, I'm always an advocate for keeping the show. I think it's in my best interest as executive producer to keep the show fresh, keep it relevant, and
Thanks,
do
Bugs.
whatever we can to generate as much listenership as possible, Keyzie.
The listenership is going to go through the roof.
I reckon
That's what
it
I
is,
heard.
man.
It's going to go, yeah.
My only-
it might if the results sway that way.
My only regret is we didn't do this 6 months ago.
Right, so you're with everyone and teaming up to change a segment so that it doesn't make any
But the
sense.
thing,
No,
this is
Keyzie,
the thing about it, Keyzie. It's not. It's got nothing to do with us. We've offered up an
Yeah.
idea.
Sure.
The listenership will decide.
Right, okay. Well,
So if they don't like it, we're not going to do it. Simple as that.
Keyzie,
I'm on board.
I'm not on board with one way or the other. I'm on board with what's best for the show, man.
Right.
And the results that we get, all right?
okay, I just feel... Okay, you've got the results there, Pugs. Should I do a bit of a drum roll?
do you want me to run with the winner of the poll at this time?
And the
Okay, cool.
percentage. All
Sure.
right, you ready? Here we
Yeah.
go. Drum roll.
At 55%, the segment will be called What's on the Dinner New Zealand?
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. Text here from Steve.
What's on the dinner?
With me, Keyzie.
I am
That's a name I can remember.
so
I'm
stoked
not.
with that.
I'm not.
And that was convincing as well.
That was good.
55% of the vote.
That was
After
that was
2 hours, 3 hours.
overwhelming.
The numbers, through the roof, man.
No,
Yeah.
that doesn't
You know
make
what I'm
any
saying?
Yeah.
Fellas, can we do a big poll? Do we just get rid of it? You know what I mean? Like, if we're going to start
Oh, we're
naming...
not touching the big pole.
No, the big poll can stay. I'm talking about changing. I don't want to do what's on the dinner anymore. I don't...
Look, you can't throw your toys out because you lost, Keyzie. That's
Totally,
not how
man.
we operate here, man. We all agreed that we go with whatever the audience said. The audience have made a decision, and now you're going home with your dinner. Can't have that.
And the thing is, it's a sting. So you don't even have to say it, Keyzie.
That's true.
It's
Yeah,
already
Keyzie.
done.
You just have to push the button.
You just have to push the button, man.
Push your button.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Arctic Monkeys there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday night. I feel like sharing some of my wisdom, so let's get into it. Pettiness 69.
gmail.com. Get in touch with the fellas. Meetpettynips69@gmail.com. It is an email you can reach out to at any point if you need advice on anything. This one comes in from anonymous fellas, because of course they are always anonymous.
Well, they don't have to
wanna
be.
be.
I want to reiterate that.
Unless you want your name read, for whatever reason, that's fine, but otherwise they will be anonymous.
I
Yeah.
feel like people should own it more. You know what
There's
I mean?
a lot of cowards out there, though, Jase.
Yeah, that's true.
This one comes from anonymous. G'day, fellas. Hey, listen. That's what starts with full stop.
No, I don't like being preached to. Don't like this at all.
Don't tell me what to do, pal.
Well, I think you're reading it wrong because it's words, and I'm just saying it in a certain
Yeah.
way. It could be like, oh, listen,
You said, hey, listen, though.
I actually added hey.
You see?
It's just
well,
listen.
there we go.
Listen, full stop.
Well, I find that quite aggressive.
So do I, actually.
Yeah.
If I said to my wife, listen,
Oh, yeah.
she would not be happy, Mogi.
What about if you said,
Listen. She'd be like, what? What is it? I can't hear
yeah,
anything.
see, it's like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like you can hear something, but you can't.
My wife and I are running out of ideas for date nights. And I know you backbones are dating experts, so just want some advice on some great date ideas. Cheers, you legends.
Really good question, that.
Yeah.
You know, when you don't drink piss,
I was just going to say, have you tried going out and getting steamed?
it just really, and it's a very terrible thing to say, just from my perspective, it limits going out and having fun.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Are you suggesting that the only way to have fun is to get steamed?
Yes.
it helps.
But
Because you could go to a winery or a pub
But you could,
or a bar.
go play Tempin bowling
Yeah, and have a few beers.
sober. Oh, yeah.
my wife and
Obviously, I would.
because, we're trying to go
Have
out
another
and
kid.
do things.
Oh.
Jesus. Oh, God. Can you imagine, Mogi?
But you're
Oh
trying
my
to go out
God.
and do things.
But we go out to dinner. We go to movies. Every now and then we book a hotel. Not for filth.
Theatre?
You went to an orchestra the other night.
Oh, yes, we went to the Symphony Orchestra the
Bloody
other night.
day.
That was great, actually. That was really good.
So these are all great ideas. We go to the movies.
Have you
Hoyte
tried
J.
that?
Go out for dinner.
Go out for dinner from Hoyte J. These are great.
Hire a hotel room for a night. Staycation somewhere. We've started going for vigorous walks.
Do you know what?
That's not a date.
One thing my wife and
Sucks, man.
my wife and I have started doing is you go out for dinner, but not to anywhere like nice or something. You just go, let's just find the randomest place we can go out for dinner and go there.
Oh, yeah.
So out west, on the way out to your place, there's a train station that's been turned into a Malaysian restaurant.
Yes.
We went there.
In Glen Eden?
Yes.
Yeah.
We were the only ones there. It was freezing because I left the door open.
Yeah, that's really cold.
And it wasn't a train station, but it was fun because it's just like us, and it was delicious.
It's not bad.
And just finding weird places to go and let's just go out for dinner there.
Malaysian, I believe it is.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite good.
So that's quite fun. Go somewhere random.
Yeah,
Yes.
go somewhere random.
Mogi, what do you do?
I just flick through the yellow pages. You heard about that?
Yeah.
It's a collection
Phone book.
of classified ads for businesses. And then you just stop it at a certain point, you point your finger somewhere, and then that's where you're going, no matter what.
Great.
No matter what.
That's great.
So it could be a bicycle shop.
Right.
And so you go down and just have a look at the bikes. It could be an excavating company. So you go down, you ring them up, and you talk about diggers.
That's actually quite funny.
Well, it might be fun. You never know.
100%. That's right.
And who knows, you might end up at a brothel. You might.
That's so good, Mogi.
Just got to time it.
So
and I just tape the pages.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
T-Rex there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Now, fellas, we were talking earlier in the show about our upcoming 4x100 metres relay against the breakfast show, and I just want to put your minds at ease, okay? We're a team. And I'm not going to let the team down.
Well, we're a team.
I am going to do some runs, some shuttle runs on my street tomorrow, early morn, get myself timed, give you an estimate. And because I know you're losing sleep over this, Keyzie.
I am.
And I don't want you to. It's going to be okay, man.
Because
hey, it's not your fault.
It's not your fault, Keyzie.
Don't quote Goodwill Hunting at me. But I know it's not my fault. The thing that I'm just worried about is the Breakfast Boys have put this offer on the table of they'll cover our show on the Friday before King's birthday weekend, which means we get a 4-day weekend. I really, really want that.
Yeah.
4-day weekend rules, man. That would be awesome.
Sure.
So I just worry that Jase won't be out. Yeah, but
And can I just, I'm going to throw a phrase at you, fellas. You're only as strong as your weakest link.
100%.
And
that's my issue.
So we need to pull together and strengthen that weakest link.
Well, who do you think is the weakest link, Jase?
Well, I don't know yet. I mean, I haven't seen the times.
That's right. That's true. We don't know.
Imagine.
But one thing we do have to work on is just our speed of running the 4x100 relay.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
And another thing is our team spirit.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Because it smells
some of us need to lift it and other us need to chill out.
Yeah.
Who are you referring to on the second part? Hey, fellas.
Just generally.
Yeah.
Just with everything to do with the big show. Fellas, just in regards to our team spirit there.
Oh, yeah.
Hauraki's got the competition. Smells like team spirit.
Oh, now that's a hell of a segue.
Hey, maybe. No, this is not. Sorry, you explain what it is, and then I've just got a thought, Keyzie.
Okay, so this is thanks to Super Liquor. Every single Friday, we are giving away $1,000 to a team or group or club. You just have to go to hauraki.co.nz and give us some details, and you can win it.
Yes. Now, how about this for a perfect weekend? We're a relay team now. We enter this competition.
Right.
We end up getting the long weekend off because the Breakfast Boys are doing our show. So we get the Friday off and then we get the following Monday off because it's the King's birthday.
Yes.
We also win $1,000 from Super Liquor towards our team.
Because
I'm loving it.
We aren't working the Friday.
That's right.
So it's not our show.
That's right.
So we are eligible probably to win the $1,000.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jase?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
I'm loving it.
Okay, so all you're going to have to do is go to hauraki.co.nz. Jase, are you all good to do this part? Jase.
Sorry, Keyzie.
So you've got a computer, eh?
At home,
You've got a computer. We have to fire it up, let it warm up for about 10 minutes. Log in.
It does take about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm
connect your
effing and
dial-up.
jeffing around the house. bloody thing.
And then go to hauraki.co.nz and enter the Smells Like Team Spirit competition thanks to Super Liquor, all right?
Jeez, that's quite a long.
Bloody hell.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yeah.
Tell you what, fellas, what a show it's been. Absolute doozy. We've made some permanent changes.
Yes.
I'm really excited about those. Mogi, what did you learn today?
I've learned change is as good as a holiday.
Nice.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
And now, even though it's been a limited amount of time, only about an hour, almost an
Less,
hour,
yeah.
since we've had a change of show name, I feel like, man, I'm ready. I'm fighting fit, man.
It's weird
I'm
because it's
fizzing,
like,
absolutely fizzing.
sucked the life out of me, you know what I mean? Because it's taken something really great, Once for Teen New Zealand.
Oh,
and
you've hated it for a long time.
No, I know I
Keyzie.
have, and now I hate it like even more, which I didn't think was possible.
Well, I think once you see the reaction from the audience, once you see these texts come floating in about what's on the dinner, then
Does it make sense?
it will change your cold heart,
But now what's going to
your
happen?
blackened heart.
What's going to happen, Mo? You know this, is that when we do What's on the Dinner in New Zealand, people are going to text through and take the piss and be like, wow, this is so great. And then we'll read the text out and then it'll be like, see, Keyzie, everyone loves it.
Yeah,
You mad
and you'll be
bastard.
stoked.
Yeah, then I'll be really stoked.
You'll be like, oh yeah, you know what, Mogi and Hoyte J, man, you were onto something there,
I should have
brothers.
trusted you guys, man.
Yeah, what did you love about today, man?
What did I love about today? Potty outro was fun.
Potty?
The pod outro.
Oh, potty. I thought you said potty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
potty.
Potty outro, what would that
I was
be?
taking a dump in a potty if it. What did you learn, Jase?
I learned a couple of things. First and foremost, Keyzie doesn't like change.
Yes.
No, that's not it. I don't like stupid change.
And I also learned that Keyzie has no faith in Hoyte J.
That's 100%.
Wait,
Did you
you
just
know-
learning that now?
Yeah,
though?
well, it hurt, man. It hurt me. And, you know, I just want to pull out of the damn thing now. I mean, if
You've wanted to from the start, mate.
if the fellas aren't backing me,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
what? I'm like an island otherwise.
Oh, I feel you.
Jace.
But I appreciate your support,
Oh,
Smokey.
100%, man. I'm here for you, brother.
Use
Thanks,
it
man.
as an opportunity to prove me wrong, Hoyte J, all right?
Sure. Hey, listen, go and check out the Instagram, go and check out the podcast. Go and check us out tomorrow afternoon at the same time. Till then, bye.